Dear friends, welcome back with another machine on the Vulnhub, which is HackNos Os-Bytesec. The link will be added into the description section below. So then you can download and play around this machine. I like playing, and also by this way we can improve our skills in cybersecurity. From my point of view, if you take very patient and careful way, this machine will not be the problem for you. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. Also, you will not miss my uploaded videos almost every day. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch over to the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, sudo need to discover. As you can see over here, the IP address of a target could be recognized as 179. So what should we do? Next, we need to do the port and service scanning. With a map to save time of this video, I've already completed before. So for now, we just cut out its result. As you can see over here, I use the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option for all would be ON to output the result into this file. So from the map scanning results, we can tell that the target has 1, 2, 3, 4 open port numbers in total. Let's take a look at them one by one. The first one is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information Apache 2. And the next two port numbers are used by Samba. And the last one is 2525, which is not usual port number for SSH service. Although this version of OpenSSH is not updated, I don't think we can find any vulnerability except the username enumeration vulnerability, which is not what we want at this point. So what do we have to do next? If you have already followed my channel, I always mention it over and over. If the target has file sharing service running, such as Samba service, the NFS service, FTP service, such service should be the first objective to enumerate. This case would be Samba. However, how to enumerate Samba service? The major utility would be SMB client, and provide my password. As you can see, although here there's some shares, two shares, but both belong to the default thing. We cannot get anything from these two shares, okay, for print and for the interpress communication. Okay, so next, the second utility when we try to enumerate Samba service would be enum for Linux. Yeah, very quick. And usually I can take this utility to retrieve the usernames of the target. I think you have already found the username. We can copy and put over here the blackjacks. And of course, if we cannot find any possible entry to the machine, we can use the Hydra to make brute forcing, try to, crack the password for these three users. but this would be the last hope in most cases. Okay, so we just put it aside for a while, and let's continue. We have already completed enumeration with Samba surface. So now, of course, just temporarily or at this moment, next we need to enumerate the web application, and both manually and automatically. Let's open up the browser. All right, we got this site back. So this is the hacker gems. So maybe, of course, we can, this should be the usernames and the gallery, home. But before we access those links, I'd like to check its source code. And we, in some cases, especially CTF-like machines, we need to pay much attention to source code. So this template made with James Hacker. We found this information really weird. We can copy and put in here. So get SMB free. Very weird, right? It means that SMB stands for Samba, right? Here, the author is trying to tell us maybe we can get the SMB service free, or maybe without credentials, okay? But before we try this, I'd like to enumerate the web application further. For example, we can check whether this site has robots file or not. Not found. Next, we can utilize the power of some sort of utilities like Nigto to make automatic enumeration. Your Nigto can give us a lot of information about the web application. For example, like the banner information, the header information, the allowed HTTP methods, and also some common directory and files can be enumerated out. Although its built-in word list is small to some extent. Okay, so CSS, normally CSS doesn't contain anything important. So just some sort of the cascade style sheet file, can define the style or the format of the page, of the web page. So next, we can access the HTML directory. So nothing here, and the next image. And there's some files and pictures like news and the logo, background, icons. Not too much informational, right? And if you're afraid that you miss something important from the picture, sometimes some message will be hidden in the pictures. But based on my practice, when I did the machine the first time, I can find nothing from the pictures. To save time of this video, I will bypass this step. Okay, so how to do? Next, I think we can launch GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. GoBuster directory. Press enter. Although GoBuster discovered some directories like news, I think this is we can, yeah, this is accessible on the home page. Okay, for example, like gallery, news. So nothing very much from the GoBuster. Again, to save time of this video, I will not wait anymore. All right, so I think we have already done the enumeration with the web application. Nothing exciting, right? However, during the manual enumeration stage, we have already found this message, get SMB free. Although just now we utilize the SMB client utility and to enumerate the sample surface, but we didn't get anything except the username. However, you know, SMB is user, right? Username. And also here, the author or the machine is trying to tell us maybe this should be the share by the remote machine and without supplying the password. Okay, let's try it now. Actually, this is the major difficulty for this machine. SMB client. And we need to specify the share name. And also we need to specify the username, SMB, and passwords. So no password because get SMB free. As you can see, we successfully log in to the target and we can get two file, get the save. Now we can exit from the Samba and we can cut out the main. So just the hello, nothing very much. And we can unzip the save. So password, we need to supply the password. So maybe the password would be this one. Let's try it now. Hello, but not correct. So to crack the zip file, usually I will try two utilities. The first one is crack zip, and second one we can use the John the Ripper. Okay, let's try. You know, this one in some case very efficient. So now we can crack. Okay, we can crack. We can use the dictionary, and we can use the locule with the list, right? And the file, sorry, the locule, save. Found many passwords. So maybe this case the crack zip cannot work very well. So next I'd like to take its alternative, the John the Ripper, the fantastic John the Ripper, right? The John the Ripper can crack many different types of algorithm, including zip. So how to do? To do that, first of all, we need to convert zip file to the hash. So how to do? We can use zip to John and save hashes. And then we can use John the Ripper hashes. Okay? Because I've already made crack before. So to display the hash, the cached password, we can use the show option. Yeah, no problem. So the password would be hacker1. Then we can use this password to unzip. Hacker1. Okay? And we can get the picture secret. But more important is which one? This one, the cap. So this should be the the captured packet, and then we can utilize the Wireshark to analyze user. And it looks like this is the wireless packets, or maybe I cannot speak of packets, maybe frames. And this is a protocol used by the Wi-Fi. So I think, and however, I think the data is encrypted, right? Encrypted, maybe. So next, I think we can try to, and also the SSID is blackjacks. Do you remember? This is the one of the username. So next, we can try to crack the Wi-Fi with, we can use the air crack, and we can specify the word list, locu, and user, press enter, and we found the password. Okay, and we can copy. So maybe the password is for this user. Next, we can try to use these valid combinations of the username and password to SSH to the target. SSH, we can copy the username, okay. So what's the port number for the SSH? I even cannot remember. Okay, this port number. We can use the option of P to specify the port number, which is not default port number. And we can provide the password, snowflake. All right, it works, right? And clear. And then we can get the user flag without a problem. Next, we can go to the home. Sega. Do we SSH? No permission. Go to SMB. Permission denied. Sudo. We can provide the password. We need to do some local enumeration to elevate privilege, right? And we can go to the OPT directory. Nothing there. How about the var? Go to backups. Nothing there. Go to HTML directory. So maybe next we can upload the Nimpier shell script to do the automatic enumeration. I've already got this script ready. Then we can upload this script or this file to the target. And to do it is very easy. We just set up the web server on the Kali Linux. And then we can use wget to upload Nimpiers. And we need to change mode. And we can run it. If the target machine is Linux, we can use Nimpier shell script to do the automatic enumeration. Alternatively, if the target machine is Windows, we can use its counterpart, Wimpier shell script. All right, it's done. And then we can scroll up. A lot of output from the Nimpier shell script, like searching passwords in history files. If we manually find the password, this would be a very big trouble, okay? And the backup files, So permissions in init. Yeah, no. Can I write shadow files? The binaries with capabilities. SUID. You know, for us, we just pay attention to those lines which is highlighted in yellow and color. For example, yeah, this one. This one is unknown SUID binary. Interesting. So I think we can run it net scan. So it looks like this command or this binary is to print out the port numbers, the active port numbers. Okay, and you know, we know the netstat command also can do this similarly. So next we can use the command strings to get the readable characters of this binary being netscan. All right, as you can see here. So indeed, this utility netscan will execute this command. And the most important point here is this command is not in the form of absolute pass. So this is vulnerable, right? We can create our own netstat, and also we can change its environmental path variable, and then we run netscan, and then we'll run our own netstat. Okay, let me show you in action. We can echo to netstat. Okay, netstat, and of course we need to change mode, and also we need to change the path variable. So then, you know, netstat will be pointed to the temp directory where our malicious netstat command lives. Okay. And now, if we run netscan again, as you can see, we successfully elevated a privilege, and then we can grab the root flag without any problem. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.